Good morning, everyone. This is Tim, and this is a beautiful day in Sydney, or a beautiful morning. And I must say, Sydney, I think they have one of the best, if not the best, Chinatowns in the world. I got a chance to explore the other day. Right on the other side is the Chinatown alley. Lots of delicious foods to choose from. And at night, after the Sydney fireworks, Chinatown comes alive with lots of trinkets and, more importantly, lots of food and so many great dishes to choose from, and so clean as well. So this morning, and actually for the next couple of days, I thought I'd try some of the Chinese food in Sydney, in particular their dim sum, or they call it here in North America, they call it dim sum here. I think they call it yum cha, which is a different name, but same great food. So I found a place that has a luxurious dim sum, and that is over at the Crown Sydney, inside that impressive tower over there. And it is all you can eat with a view that can't be matched. And hopefully I get to enjoy that with some family, cousin Anita and Bernard and the little ones there. I might need to apologize to Anita and Bernard because while it looks very fancy, the reviews are a little bit subpar. It's about 3 stars, with a few people saying that the dim sum is average at best. Dishes were lukewarm 30 minutes in and their dishes still haven't come. But hopefully it's not the case, and I thought it would be a good idea if we can compare the 2 different styles of dim sum, from the luxurious to the traditional standard hustle and bustle of the food carts. And I have actually been here before. This is Royal Palace, and it used to be called Century something, but that was 17 years ago when on my visit to Anita's and Bernard's wedding, and we had a great time there. And I'm looking at the ratings here. 4.4 stars, not too shabby. We see a little bit of the troubling reviews because of the new owners, but hopefully that has come and passed. So I can't wait to give it a try. Let's compare the great dim sums of Sydney. Come on, I hope you're hungry. Let's go inside. And of course, it's called yum cha here. So I always get confused. It's not on the right, just something to get used to. And I think we are ascending to the dim sum heaven. All right, it is so nice to enjoy a little bit of dim sum. And I see Angela here coming with the tea.
Hi.
Hi, Angela. This looks lovely. So many food here.
Yeah.
All right, to start it off, a little bit of jasmine to a lovely dim sum and all the different push carts that are wandering around and lots of food. Cheers to you. Okay, so what a nice start. A nice hot jasmine tea and some hot sauce. I think we're gonna have a feast. And it's about 10 o'clock, so they just opened, but let's see what they have here. So aside from the dim sum or the little tapas, you can get additional dishes as well. These are the fantastic wok fried fillers with the noodles and the fried rice. So coming in here, there's multiple levels, and I got a chance to see all the fantastic seafood. And even before the tea came, people were showing me the great dim sum that they have here. And I think I've made up my mind. It's unfortunate they come in baskets, and I can certainly use the help. Anita, Bernard, I need you here now. But thank goodness you're with me, and let's see what they have.
Hi.
Hi, what do you have? Oh, the shrimp dumpling.
Dumpling?
Can I get one?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and these are my favorite. Can I try the siao mai?
Siao mai.
And this is scallop siao mai.
Yeah.
And Anna, I might have gotten too much, but what else do you have? Oh,
Seafood dumpling?
okay, this one looks pretty spectacular. Can I order one of those?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Anna.
Seafood.
This is first round, and I think I am in trouble. Hi, Shabo.
Hi.
Hi, oh my goodness. Now we come to the more exotic ones, the chicken feet,
Yes, chicken
the
feet
spare
with
ribs.
the-
Oh, this is my favorite, but I think I might need to wait a little bit,
Yeah, okay.
because lots of food here. Thank you so much. So the only trouble here is now we have to pace ourselves. Let's give some of this a try. So always nice to go with one of the favorites, and this is the siao mai. And it's not just any siao mai. This is a scallop siao mai with a bit of tobiko and nice fatty pork. Hopefully. I was mistaken. This is a seafood siao mai. From top to bottom, full of seafood. This is the scallop, and inside is a beautiful prawn mousse. That is so good. And moving on, we've got the traditional shrimp dumpling, the hagao, and these I've never seen before. I believe a little bit of truffles and more seafood. Let's give that a try. Oh. I can get used to the truffles and dim sum, very flavorful. And of course, the wrapper is so tender and thin and beautiful seafood on the inside. If you're here, definitely go for this truffle dim sum, and definitely make sure you have some help here because they come in fours. And speaking of things coming in four, the traditional shrimp dumpling, hagao, and this is kind of the staple of any traditional dim sum. And they do it well. In most places, the dim sum are getting bigger and bigger, and this is no exception. Bulges of shrimp dumpling or shrimp filling, and a very light wrapper as well. Almost crystal clear, very nice. So, lots more to choose from, but I think so far the favorite is the truffle seafood dumpling, and as good as the traditional ones are, this one is the favorite. And I think we will use a little bit of the hot sauce, a little bit of black and red, and a little bit harder to pick up. Nice and spicy, and the beautiful flavors of the truffle and the sweetness of the seafood. Very nice. And I remember Kathy mentioned there's a couple of dishes not to miss out. I think they have a red rice spring roll or a red rice steam roll. So I think I've ordered that, and I'll take it back when it comes. Oh, what are these?
Sesame prawn roll.
Oh, can I try one? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, so the food is coming out fast and furious, and even before finishing this, I couldn't resist.
It's very special.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, what is this?
Outside beetroot carrot, inside spring roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much.
那个甜菜根的颜色。
So those are not spring rolls, those are shrimp sesame rolls, just as crispy. So definitely in trouble, but these are looking fantastic. This is a beetroot rice roll wrapper, and inside is a traditional spring roll with shrimp. And oh no, there's more. So that is a beetroot rice wrapper with a traditional spring roll, shrimp spring roll inside. We've got to give that a try with a little bit of their special sweet soy sauce. Okay. So aside from the truffle seafood dumpling, definitely go for this beetroot rice wrapper shrimp spring roll because it is nice and soft on the outside and crispy and crunchy in the middle, and even further down in the center, beautiful sweet seafood, and it is healthy for you because it is beetroot. Oh, very good. And as the meal was progressing, Angela was nice enough to provide a little bit of a hot sauce. And this is not just a regular hot sauce. That is an XO sauce, and over here is a regular one. But let's try the XO. So this is a little bit spicy, but lots of seafood, lots of sweet umami flavor. Give that a try. Right over here, doused in that oily goodness and scooping up every last morsel. That is so good. And usually I go round by round, but I couldn't resist. And I think since we tried the traditional spring roll wrapped in a beetroot wrapper, I think we will put etiquette and manners to the side and try a sesame spring roll. And this goes into the sweet sour sauce. Oh. You can't go wrong with either the traditional spring roll or the beetroot spring roll because the wrapper is nice and thin and crisp, barely present, with lots of sesame flavor and that seafood shrimp filling. Sweet and briny like the ocean, a little bit more sauce. And what, I can't even speak. And what would make it even better, it is the XO sauce. A little bit or a lot, right around. Very good. So hopefully this is kind of setting the standard for traditional dim sum, and I can't wait to see what the other places have. It is a little hectic, even though it's not too busy, but with all the push carts, it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna finish all this and I'll take you back for some more. Very good. As hard as I tried, there is no way I can finish all this. So I did a pretty good job, but I think I did over order. But the nice thing is, because it is not a buffet and I have to keep reminding myself that, you can take it home. So I think I'm gonna pack up the rest. But this is not going to be packed up. This is the only dim sum I was able to finish all by myself. 4 pieces of the lovely truffle seafood dumpling with XO sauce. Very tasty. A 2-biter. So we'll take a look to see what else they have. But this one came a little early. I thought this was radish cake, but this is actually a dessert. So we'll hold off on that, and then we'll see what else we have, and I'll take you back for dessert. Oh. Can I get one of those?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, what do you have there? Yummy. Oh, ngầu thổ một gói. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, Shang, thank you so much, but just a little too much. Those I would normally get, but I'm gonna wait for my cousins to come, and hopefully the little ones would love it too. Next time though. No pressure, but for the next dim sum, when Anita and Bernard and Evie and Arnold comes, hopefully I'll get the little ones to try the chicken feet. But again, there's that saying from Will Rogers, if stupidity got us into this mess, then why can't it get us out? And I am practicing that in spades because I think this will be the last ones. This is the tripe, and over here is my favorite. This is the glutinous sticky rice, and generally I'll go for this, especially when we have that wonderful seafood XO sauce. So this is non-stop, but let's give it a try. All right, okay, these are nice and hot. Let's see. Steamingly hot. All right, carefully, and a little bit of pain is so worth it. So a little bit of the sauce right on top. And it is so tempting because every time you're eating, you're seeing the carts come by with more food. And I am practicing my restraint to ask what's inside, but let's give this a try. Okay, so soft. And inside, this is beautiful. A little bit of salted duck egg yolk and a Chinese sausage. Let's just go for this first. That is heaven. As full as I am not regretting this savory, sticky, comforting rice with a little bit of the fatty Chinese sausage on top, right here, and a douse of sauce. Carefully. Oh, that is so good. And I know what I ordered over there is not for the faint of heart. That is tripe and stewed in a luscious, savory, sticky, tacky sauce. Let's go for one. And that is quite a reach. Cheers. A little bit of chew, but it just melts in the mouth. Very tender. That spongy goodness soaking up all that luscious, tacky, sticky sauce. And I think I'm gonna mix a few things together. Okay, more of that tripe. And I think this will be a delicate operation. All right, carefully again. And a little messy, so very good. Go, if you're here for the dim sum, I guess it's always an adventure. Don't let a scary dish stop you, but do come with a few more people, because I'm getting really full, and I think I did pretty well, as the white tablecloths are relatively spotless, and I think this I will wrap home and along with some of these other items here, and we'll take you back for dessert shortly. Cheers. So all the dishes are gone, and I think I did pretty well, and these are the ones that I have to take home. A few of the spring rolls, the dumpling. This I could not finish, and I think there is going to be another one I'll have to take back. While the tripe was very tasty, it was just too filling, and I think now we can work on the dessert. And dessert is pretty spectacular here, so let's take a look. Thank you. So I am so glad I am all packed up, because otherwise I would have gotten those chow mein noodles. And I see some of the desserts over there. And the nice thing about dim sum is while the food comes to you, you can also go to it. Let's check it out. Oh, thank you. So there are some hot food stations there that are frying and boiling and steaming. And look at this. I believe that is the desserts. And this bucket over here is full of that silken tofu. So I can't wait to give it a try. Better get back. Okay. So nice to see all the people cooking up all the food. And oh, I see Anna coming with, I think this is dessert. Oh, thank you, Anna. All right. What a nice way to end the meal with some egg tarts and some mysterious pudding there. Let's give it a try. This is, I thought this was a radish cake, but in fact, this is dessert. This is actually called guaifago, which I don't think I can translate, but hopefully I'll put the subtitles there, but let's give it a try. Chewy like a mochi, and very sweet and sticky with a bit of floral herbaceous notes. Okay. That one is an acquired taste, one that I'm still acquiring, so not my favorite. But what is my favorite, the egg tarts, and I can't wait to give it a try. And that is much too pretty to bite into. Thousands of layers of flaky goodness and a soft custard part on the inside. Make sure you end your dim sum with the with the dessert or the egg tarts, and don't get distracted with round 2 or 3 or 4. But this is beautifully flaky, as said, and that custard soft and luscious. Oh, and my big mouth. When I was at the dessert area there, I mentioned I would love to try the silken tofu, and here it comes. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. So I believe this is warm, so not the worst problem in the world. Let's give it a try. But look at how light and luscious and jiggly, barely holds together. A little bit of sugar syrup, very delicate. And you just slurp it up. It's not very sweet, like a good dessert ought to be, and it's got a nice ginger syrup to cut all that richness. Very nice. So this is Royal Palace, and all right, thank you. So I think I better finish up and leave, otherwise it's just too tempting. I would have gotten that roast duck or that barbecued pork. But again, definitely need a lot of people here, and nice they let you pack it up. It is not a buffet, so it's very dangerous when you get the two confused. So again, Royal Palace, you gotta try all the different dim sums. The seafood truffle dumpling and the spring roll or the shrimp roll, either in the sesame or the beetroot roll, very nice. And I wish you weren't just here with me in spirit, you were here with me physically, because I can certainly use the help. So thank you for joining me. This is, I guess, the first of many, or the first of two. So this is a traditional dim sum here with the push carts and the hustle and bustle of all the people, and it is getting busy. And next we will go to one of Sydney's more fancy dim sums, more luxurious, and it is a buffet. So hopefully I can enlist the help of cousin Anita and Bernard and the two little ones. So I'll take you back, and again, we'll finish off as much as we can, or as much as I can. Here's to dim sum number 1, and looking forward to dim sum number 2. Or yum cha, as they call it here. This is a beautiful day in Sydney, and so nice to get a little bit of a respite from the sun. And off to dim sum number 2, onto the subway, a very quick ride, and we have arrived. Hey everyone, so really grateful to get to meet up with my cousin Anita and the little ones for another dim sum, and this is a little bit more fancy. We are here next to the ferries, and having the first dim sum by yourself was not such a good idea. Too much food, and it was great to have you there in spirit, but really needed you or someone there physically. So really glad to get some help here, and we are going to, I think, one of the fancier places here. This is the Crown Sydney, and I can see the building right in front of me over there. So I can't wait to give it a try, and I know there's a dress code, so hopefully this is good enough, and good enough or not, that's all they get, or this is as good as I get, at least when traveling. So lots of good reviews and standards here for food and restaurants, and of course dim sum or yum cha is very high, but I did see a couple of negative reviews, so it'll be kind of nice to put that to the test. Dishes take a long time to come out, about 30 minutes or so. Items were lukewarm, and they were just average quality. So I'm gonna try to put that to the test, and it might be fun to get Anita and the little ones to put that to the test too, since they know Sydney very well. So I hope you're getting hungry, because I am. Come on, let's go in. These always scare me a little bit. Just gotta get coordinated. And this is kind of nice. I can see our table is ready. So nice to be inside, and I think they make you do a little bit of a walk before you eat, and up these grand stairways here. And I think this is the 4th floor, so by the time you get up there, you do get a bit dizzy. Hey Anita, hey Bernard, hey Arnold and Evie, I hope you guys are hungry. Shall we go for some yum cha?
Yes.
All right, come on, let's go. All right, so nice to grab a table here, and I think we're all set. Large table for a large feast. While we're waiting for the tea and water, let me show you the room. Gorgeous view here, and elegantly decorated. Oh, it is hot and humid, even though it's a little cloudy, and this comes to the rescue, Sydney's finest. And I see our menus coming. So we have a choice of a la carte or all you can eat. So Bernard, what do you think? All you can eat or a la carte?
All you can eat.
All right.
Ready.
All right, I think we're all ready. And let's take a look at the menu. Okay. All right, so from the steamed to the crispy and baked and fried. So it's so hard to pick and choose. And since this is all you can eat, Anita, what do you think? One of each?
Might take a while, but for it.
And it looks like Arnold is ready for a big meal. Isn't it? So really great to have people with hungry appetites and special folks that are looking forward to many, many meals as well. So we'll take you back when the food comes and we'll order our first round. But let me leave you with this gorgeous view. So we just made our first order and it is a massive one. And I remember one of the reviews, it's gonna take a long time. So let's put that to the test. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. Oh, two of them, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I think I only ordered one. All right. Oh, thank you. Bernard, 5 minutes, not bad.
Pretty good.
All right.
Steaming hot.
Yeah,
It's
and
pretty good.
so I guess first poor review dispelled. Yeah, very good. So I can't wait to give this a try. This is really nice because you can order by the piece. And from the fiasco the other day, going for dim sum by yourself with all those dishes, this is kind of nice where you can order one or two or however many you want. So let's give it a try. But first, a cup of tea, and cheers to you, and cheers to you for a great yum cha. All right, cheers.
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 Sounds good.
Oh, and our special sauce. Thank you so much. So this is a lovely hot sauce and lots of seafood in it. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. Okay. How is it? Oh, great, a sign of approval. And I think I'm gonna give the traditional shrimp dumpling a try. Steaming hot, nice thin wrapper, and the filling, wonderful prawns, nice and sweet and briny like the ocean. Very good. So nice to see Arnold going for seconds on the hot sauce. All right, so amazing service here. The tea is always full, and even before we finish, we are asked for our second order, and Anita is making the hard decisions. Yes. So one of the comments was dim sum was below average, but this is not the case because Evie is on her third char siu bao, or the barbecue pork bun. So really cool here. And before the food comes, I think we need to finish this round, and I'll go for the king prawn. Oh, thanks, Anita. The king prawn shao mai. And these are looking magnificent. A nice prawn on top. And I think this is a pork filling here. Very nice. A one biter, and it's a big bite, but with an endless dim sum yum cha, you can get many, many more bites as well. And let's see, shrimp and chive dumpling right over here. And I am gonna try to steal a little bit of the XO sauce from Arnold. Right here. All right, let's give this a try. So delicate. A little bit of prawns, a little bit of chives, and that wonderful XO sauce. So if you come here, listen to Arnold, get the XO sauce. Very delicious. So I think we're gonna finish this off, and these are going fast, and we'll take you back when round two comes, and I think the only problem we're gonna have are the chicken feet. Oh, wow. Oh, these are kind of cool. And lo and behold, the new set of dishes has come, from the spring rolls to the interesting cubes of radish cake. And this is Australia's finest fish and chips, missing the chips. And the only one we have left over is unfortunately the chicken feet. But let's give the radish cake a try. Nice and saucy and crispy at the same time. Cheers. Nice and custardy with a bit of a bite. Little bit of mushrooms and the turnip as well. I can't wait to try. Gonna try the deep fried fish. These are they called?
White bait.
White bait?
Yeah.
All right. A little bit here and a little bit more. I can feel how crispy they are already. Oh, so good. Nice and meaty, a thin, crisp shell, and slender as well, unlike some people. Very nice. And from the first round, the sticky rice, gotta give that a try. Thank you, Bernard. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay. Oh, and we gotta go for that XO sauce. Right on top. And this is looking wonderful. A nice quenelle of sticky rice, and Reynold would be proud. Cheers. Oh. Nice and intense in the best possible way, wonderfully oily and a little bit spicy. Oh, and we have more food coming. I think these are the rice rolls. All right, so I think the one problem is the table they gave us is too small, but I guess those are the problems we have to deal with. Let's try the spring rolls in the form of rice rolls. Okay, a little bit of pour. And this is kind of nice because the veggies are only for garnish. Let's give this a try. A bit of a wobble. And this actually looks harder than you think. All right, there we go. Hey, a little bit of work. Oh, a little bit of work there. Let's dig in. Cut it in half. That is actually very good. Nice soft wrapper, and that shrimp is ginormous and fresh. Wonderful bouncy texture. So again, I think we only made it to the first page, and there's 3 pages more or 2 pages more. So we'll take it back when all the rest of the ordering comes and all the food comes. Cheers.
You on your plate? Have you had enough white bait?
So everyone is enjoying the white bait, and they're essentially fish and chips all in one. And this is kind of neat. I think in Australia, lots of abalone. So even the tarts are made of abalone. Let's give this a try. Anita? All right. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. And having a camera on you makes it a little bit trickier. Arnold? Okay. All right. No, give it a try. All right, maybe mom should step in. And while Arnold and cousin Anita have proper manners, I do not. And this is with the fingers. Anita, what do you think?
It's got like a gravy inside. And it's actually, feels like the texture of a meat pie with an abalone on top.
So this is like an Aussie Asian fusion type tart, isn't it?
Yeah, this is why I'm a bit confused because it does. It feels like a little mini meat pie with
All right, so I can't wait to give it a try. Silk's version of a surf and turf meat pie. Let's give this a try. Oh, that is tasty. And Anita was right. Big abalone, and inside is a nice gravy with meat filling and a wonderful puff pastry. Oh, very good. So I think we've actually hit the first section of page 2. And of course, we'll take it back for the other orders of page 2 and page 3. How is it? That's really cool. Yeah. All right, so this is impressive with Arnold helping out, finishing up all the dishes, including the chicken feet. And I think I got to help out as well. And this is getting more and more authentic. Cheers. I think Arnold's doing a better job. All right, let's get a handle on this. From one limb to another. Mm. That's the chicken feet. And we'll take it back for the next round.
Why can't you hear pterodactyls go to the toilet?
So why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the toilet?
Because the P is silent.
Because the P is silent? How do you spell pterodactyl?
It's a P at the front of pterodactyl.
You spell pterodactyl with a P?
Yes, how do you spell it?
I guess my spelling isn't that great. Cheers.
It's like
Very nice. This is a cross between a deep fried wonton and a samosa in seafood form. And while I was eating, I can see Anita ordering up a storm with the desserts, and I see our fruits coming. Okay. Wow. What's the verdict? So Bernard, we are getting like stamps of approval from Arnold. I think we got to give it a try.
Definitely say so.
How is it, Arnold? Mushroom number 1. Oh, that should be good. Messy, crispy noodles number 2. There you go.
Oh my. Oh, it's okay. We can keep it.
So earlier I kind of made a joke with the server here, asking for 17 fried wontons, and we lowered it down to 4, but I think they took it seriously because this is a plate of 4. That was the original plate of 4, and that was some more over there. That's okay. Let's give the congee a try. Anita, can I serve you? Okay. This is century egg and pork, and a little bit more. Topped with 3 fried wontons. I'm kidding. There you go. And a little bit more congee here. Nice and warm and comforting. And this is turning out to be a lot of food. And what goes good with congee, then one of the 17 crispy wontons. Dunk it in. That is very nice. Of course, something nice and crispy and a wonderful shrimp mousse inside. Oops, blocked it there. A little bit of congee. So really grateful that they brought extra wontons, but let's give the congee a try on its own. Very comforting. So what a nice way to finish off the dim sum with the savory course, because again, Anita ordered quite a few desserts and I can't wait to take you back for that. Okay, so after countless rounds and countless wontons, the plates are being cleared, and what that means is that dessert is fast approaching, and we have the Portuguese egg tarts to start, and there is more coming, but shall we dig in? All right. All right. Arnold, cheers to you. To the first of many desserts. That is shatteringly crisp and flaky and buttery as well. Beautiful custard on the inside, not too sweet. Again, the sign of a good dessert. And messy. And I apologize to the servers and hosts beforehand, but this is very good. Can't wait to see what's next. Oh, oh, no problem. And if you have more tarts, that's okay too. Don't let it go to waste. Okay, thank you. No, was that meant for us or was that meant for another take?
It's double order.
Oh, that's okay. We don't waste it. Yes. All right, so the dessert has come and Anita went hog wild on the desserts. Another order of the Portuguese egg tarts and some sago and some mango and some beautiful fruit. So let's dig in. All right, so I can't wait to give it a try. Oh, a little bit of sago. A little bit of mousse. As hard to pick up as the rice rolls. Oh, wow. That is so good. These are popping pearls with a bit of coconut foam and sago. And that mango mousse is set perfectly nice and luscious. Very nice. So this is Silk's yum cha or dim sum at the Crown Sydney. Beautiful place. And I think a lot of the reviews have been dispelled. Food came out really fast, and sometimes we get more food than we order, which is kind of a nice surprise. Servers and hosts were attentive, and the food, very good. Pretty standard dim sum, I would say.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable.
And then the experience is kind of fun. And very different from the traditional yum cha. Yeah, no hustle and bustle and
A bit more relaxed.
yeah.
Still
Yeah, very nice. So kind of nice to contrast the traditional yum cha or dim sum versus kind of one of the fancier places, and of course the gorgeous view. So thank you so much for joining, and until we see each other again, I hope you're keeping well, I hope you're eating well, and I hope you're traveling well, and just a little bit of tea. All the best to you, and God bless.